Uninformed and Confused. I'm Alan.
And I'm Bobby.
And today we're picking up with Rooby, Volume 1, Chapter 6, The Emerald Forest.
I've been
Part
waiting
1
for this.
And Chapter 6, Part 2.
All week.
7, Part 2. All right. We left off.
They're at the academy. They just got launched into the woods. Wes is very Weiss. So Weiss, I'm getting there, people. I'm getting there. Weiss, she unintentionally paired up with what's his name? No, what's her name? It's Rooby. And then it was the Joan of Arc guy and
John and Pyrrha.
Yeah, she's based off of.
You guessed it last time.
Achilles.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that makes me wonder if the reason she's a big romantic is because she just wants to get swept off her feet. Puns, people, they're happening.
Yeah. And now.
Yep, big bad wolves are
kinda
coming
ran
out.
off Weiss, and some monsters have appeared. So.
Bring on that beautiful battle music.
Pick it up.
Rwby.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? I'm getting bored here. Is someone there? Rwby, is that you? Nope.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Here we go. Oh.
You guys wouldn't happen to have seen a girl in a red hood, would you? You could just say no. Jeez, you two couldn't hit the broadside of a...
Oh no.
You.
Mistake.
You monster!
You know, that makes me think that she's really shallow, but I thought she was going to be way deeper than that. The fight is cool, though, don't get me wrong. Like, definitely be angry.
What? You want some too?
Hey.
I could have taken him.
Remember your training, Weiss. Head up, shoulders back, right foot forward. Not that forward. Slow your breathing. Wait for the right
And
hand to
their
strike,
initiative.
And now. Gotcha. Hey, watch it. Excuse me, you attacked out of turn. I could have killed you.
And that's why we have initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
She hasn't even shot any major bullets yet. Why did she eject the mag?
We have to go.
Weiss did it intentionally. She knew to light the tree on fire to scare them off. She just wanted a reason to be a bitch.
What was that? That should have been easy. Well, perhaps if you had exercised even the slightest amount of caution with the placement of your strikes, I wouldn't have set the forest on fire. What's that supposed to mean? I'm just surprised that someone that talks so much would communicate so little during an encounter.
Well, I'm sorry that you need my help to win a fight. I'm just fine on my own.
Well, congratulations on being the strongest child to sneak your way into Beacon. Bravo.
I really thought she went to hit her. That's a big ass feather.
Yes, it is.
Did you hear that?
Gunfire. It seems some of our comrades have encountered the enemy. Jean, I'm sorry.
She did it on purpose.
It's okay.
You
Just a
fell.
scratch.
Tell them you fell.
Why didn't you activate your aura?
Huh?
Your aura.
Gesundheit.
Jean, do you know what aura is?
Of course I do. Do you know what aura is?
Aura is the manifestation of our soul. It
Oh,
bears our burdens
aura.
and shields our hearts. Have you ever felt like you were being watched without knowing that someone was there?
Yeah.
With practice, our aura can be our shield. Everyone has it, even animals.
What about monsters?
No, the monsters we fight lack a soul. They are creatures of grim. The manifestation of anonymity. They are the darkness, and we are the light.
Right. That's why we fight them.
It's not about why. It's about knowing. Understanding both dark and light helps us manifest our aura. Everyone has some of both. By bearing
Is that
your soul
one animal?
outward as a force,
That is
you
one
can deflect
giant snake
harm.
with 2 heads.
Oh, that's
All
epic.
of our tools and equipment are conduits for aura. You project yourself and your soul when fighting.
It's like a force field.
Yes, if you want to look at it that way.
Well,
Now, close your eyes and concentrate.
I'm going to show you
Okay.
aura. Yo, that's a lot of porn.
For it is in passing that we achieve immortality. Through this, we become a paragon of virtue and glory to rise above all, infinite in distance and unbound by death. I release your soul, and by my shoulder protect
All he
you.
hears is, oh my god, my first kiss. Oh my god, my first kiss.
Kira?
Oh my god, my first kiss.
It's all right. I used my aura to unlock yours, but the energy that protects you now is your own. You have a lot of it.
Sorry.
Wow.
Now, does that have to do with him being Joan of Arc? Why he has a lot of aura?
No, that's a relevant fact that will come up again, but not specifically tied to his
I still don't
illusion.
think that's what a sloth sounds like.
So she's the insane character. She's just like that. I'm dangerous, but everybody takes me for granted because I'm cute and bubbly and act like a child. By the way, I'm walking death.
Yeah, Nora is just happy and fun and
Is she?
let's
Is she?
kill things.
Is she Jack the Ripper?
She is not Jack the Ripper.
Kangaskhan.
No, she's not Genghis Khan. All right.
What was her weapon?
We haven't seen it yet. So, we'll see you in the next couple episodes. Let's go ahead and move on to part 2.
Part 2.
Oh, crap.
And he's a dragon, right? Or something.
You have not yet guessed his illusion yet. Hold on. Yep, there we go. Try to get back here.
It's pink with green. Is that Kermit and Miss Piggy?
He is
Oh,
not
also,
coming to this
the white veil, is that her grandma?
Oh, the white cloak?
Yeah. Because, the whole Little Red Riding thing, her grandma, the big bad wolf.
I'll tell you. There's not a name. Like you said, you know the name on the grave where the cloak appears. The name on the cloak is Summer Rose. She has that person has the same last name, but it's not her grandmother.
Our last pair has been formed, sir. Nora Valkyrie and Lai Ren. Poor boy.
Valkyrie
I
and
can't
Lai
possibly
Ren.
imagine those two getting along. Still, he's probably better off than Miss Miko's. I don't care what his transcripts say. That Jean fellow is not ready for this level of combat. I guess we'll find out soon enough. At their current pace, they should reach the temple within just a few minutes. Speaking of which, what did you use as relics this year? Professor Ozpin?
He's like, oh shit, I forgot to put the relics out.
This way. I mean, this way. It's definitely this way. All right, it's official. We passed it. Why can't you just admit that you have no idea where we're going? Because I know exactly where we're going. We're going to the Forest Temple. Ugh. Oh, stop it. You don't know where we are either. Well, at least I'm not pretending like I know everything. What is that supposed to mean? It means you're a big, stupid jerk and I hate you.
Just keep moving.
Oh, just keep moving. Hurry up. Wow, watch where you're going. Why are you so bossy?
I'm not bossy. Don't say
You're
things
bossy.
like that.
Stop treating me like a kid.
Stop acting like a kid.
Well, stop acting like you're perfect.
I'm not perfect.
My daddy just has a
Not
bunch of
yet.
dust.
But I'm still leagues better than you.
You don't even know me.
She reminds me of like that super rich girl
this is
who goes to private school who just so happens to like do coke and no one notices. She gets really moody or like
Chess pieces? Some of them are missing. Looks like we weren't the first ones here. Well,
It's
I
new,
guess we
some
should
new
pick
fan
one.
fiction. Weiss's secret coke habit.
oh no.
Think this
Oh,
is it?
dude, there's literally a picture of a scorpion. Perception
I'm not
check
sure
1.
this is it.
I light a
Right.
torch.
I
Good
made the
job.
torch. Could you at least humor me for maybe 5 more feet?
Pick up your new dice, dude.
Do you feel that?
Soul-crushing regret.
No, it's warm.
See that side eye? He's over here like,
How about a cute little pony?
that's at night.
Sure. That
We
wasn't
didn't
too
move
hard.
enough spaces
Well,
for the night.
it's not like this place is very
Actually,
difficult
the
to
animation is
find.
just really, really bad. It is actually supposed to be a My Little Pony figure.
That's the relic!
So,
Oh,
Hey! Bad relic.
yep, that's right.
Gotcha!
Walk
Jean?
closer and closer towards the big book.
Some girl's in trouble.
I love that.
Did you hear that?
Did- I mean, given his circumstance, I think screaming like that is okay. There are worse places to be.
Do something!
John, whatever you do, don't let...
Bye. We're blasting off again.
Blake, did you hear that? What should we do?
Did he just turn into a girl? Okay, so wait a minute.
no.
Joan went, ah, and then
Blake
Rwby
looked up and Rwby was going, ah. Different events, different locations. For some reason, Ruby's falling. She's just falling.
It's a metaphor. She got into some cocaine. All right.
All right, that was the Emerald Forest, part 1 and 2.
I do really appreciate their how well they depict the animals that they base their grims off of.
Yeah,
Like I think they do a really good job. It reminds me a little of Code Lyoko.
That's not one I'm familiar with.
Oh, well, we might have to do another show then.
All right. Going back to the first one. We had Yang and Blake paired up.
Yep.
So we got them as a pair there. You correctly pointed out Goldilocks fighting the bears.
I thought it was a decent metaphor.
Yeah. It was only 2 this time, not 3, but
Oh,
still there.
It's not appropriate to beat children.
Yeah. All right. So we had that. Then we picked up back with Weiss and Rwby.
Who are dysfunctional as all else.
Yeah.
I mean,
That didn't go well.
I'm a little surprised that they have Rwby, with both of them actually, being as incompetent as Joan of Arc. Well, I keep forgetting his name.
Jean.
As incompetent as Jean was on the train. Was it a train or a boat? That when they
You mean on the airship?
Yeah, on the
When
airship.
They were on their way
yeah,
to the school.
like
Yeah.
just they were there.
Well,
Good job, guys. You
Well,
were
it's-
there.
It's not so much that they're. I don't think it's so much that they're incompetent. It's simply a matter of they're not cooperating well.
But I
Both
mean,
of
like
them-
standing alone, they're quite capable of doing so.
Yeah.
Somehow, just being in proxy, and it's like watching a baby duck try to fall out of a tree.
Yeah, well, because like Weiss was perfectly set up to do what she was going to do, and Rwby successfully hit the grin. They just weren't coordinating what they were doing, so one got in the way of the other one, and they tripped over each other, and Weiss lit the forest on fire.
Yeah, I still think that was on purpose.
All right, so we got that. That dynamic is set up pretty much where it started.
Yep.
Weiss does not like her. Rwby isn't doing any better. Although she's just, it's like Weiss is not really giving her a shot or anything. Weiss has made up her mind already.
I am going to try and start keeping track of how many shots she gets off before she reloads, because I don't recall her shooting any rounds.
No.
But she just ejected a mag and dropped it on the ground, and then pulled out another one and all Halo reloaded it.
Yeah, I mean, presumably she just didn't have a full mag at that point. But I will say, this show does at times do better with that than some other shows. It is inconsistent. If you're going to ammo count, it will not add up in all instances. There are some instances where they actually do it more specifically, with like the time, paying attention to the timing or the ammo counts, where it's directly relevant to the specific scene. But generally speaking, it's just fire shots.
Gotcha.
I don't think they don't go too
Gun
crazy with
parkour.
it. I don't think they go too crazy with it, but it's not something they do a meticulous job with.
Okay.
But all right, so you had those two. Then we had Rwby chopping down a tree in frustration. I wish I had the ability to just do something like chopping down a tree to express frustration.
I wish I could just gun parkour. Or
parkour
Bunny Island. Chop down some trees on Bunny Island. It's canon. It's there.
Yeah.
We can even call it the cannons. The cannons on Bunny Island.
Yeah. Actually, I think Bunny Island is all just Briar Patch.
Ooh. No predatory birds whatsoever.
But yeah, and then we saw, as you pointed out, a giant feather.
Yes.
Something shed a giant frickin' feather the size of a bloody tree. And then we moved on to Jean and Pyrrha, where Jean once again showed how utterly useless he is by not knowing what aura was.
Well, in all fairness, I didn't know what aura was.
True.
She was pretty excited to give him some aura. She was like, I gave it to you, and you have a lot.
The way she was caressing his breastplate.
Oh yeah, it helps with the aura. Hollow are the aura.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we do get introduced to that concept where it's basically kind of your standard, you know, a lot of shows have this sort of concept. Anime, the idea of the.
I don't have armor all over my
soul-
body,
the
but I
soul
can't
that
get cut
projects
by a
as
sword.
As an energy field,
Yeah.
which is why they can, you know, fall off freaking cliffs and get smashed into walls and take hits.
For me, part of it is I am alive, therefore I can't die.
Yeah. All,
Just that would be an interesting power.
And like we saw Ren kind of using his when he's fighting the snake, where he puts up his bare hands and it kind of shimmers as the snake.
You know,
hits his aura
I'm still having a hard time pinning who he is. I want to
his
say
illusion?
like, yeah.
He is one of the more difficult ones to figure out.
Is it Godzilla?
No. Well,
Is he Egyptian?
no, he's not. Lai Ren, that is a Chinese name. I'll give you that.
Is he the dragon?
No.
Double
I'll
dragon,
also
double
say, look at the other three, because we've got Team Rwby of the 4, right, and then we've got these other 4. I told you these 4 are going to be our other 4 main characters. What are the other? Well, you don't know Nora's illusion yet. Well, we'll come back to this after you know what Nora's illusion is.
Who's Nora?
Yeah, the orange hair girl, the crazy girl.
Oh,
Boop.
yeah. Oh, yeah, her. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll probably get it after next episode. We'll do it after next episode. You should probably, because you're going to see Nora's weapon next episode, and I think you'll have enough after next episode to get hers. And once we have hers and the other 2, I think then that'll give you enough clues to maybe figure out Ren's.
Okay.
So we'll come back to that.
Okay.
But yeah, with Aura, I don't know if you, we were kind of talking over it a little bit, and it's kind of subtly in the background because Pyrrha's doing the monologue over Ren's fight. When they talk about Aura being, you know, the manifestation of the soul, humans and animals have Aura.
But Grimm do not because they don't have a
Because
soul.
they don't have a soul.
Right.
And Aura can be, what's the word? Can basically be projected or they refer to it as weapons and equipment can be conduits for Aura.
Right.
Meaning they can project their aura over
And make like a
inanimate
like a
objects
super
that they have
hit
in their
or a
hands.
super weapon. Yeah.
Right. So their weapons would be protected by their aura.
Or enhanced
If
by
it-
the aura.
if it's over their entire bodies.
Okay.
Yeah. One of it's never been really confirmed before, but one of the leading, at least I don't think it's ever been confirmed, but the idea of one of the ways that they fire their weapons without using triggers is, or kind of like when you see it when Rwby sneezes in that one episode, in the earlier episode, she sneezes and all that dust explodes.
Yeah.
Dust will react to aura. So if you amplify your aura, if you project your aura energy into dust enough, it will cause it to react.
So she's just over here going bang, 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 bang.
So a lot of times, like I know Ruby's weapon actually has a trigger, but some of the other weapons will that seemingly don't. The idea is that
Like
they
Yang's
will,
punching gauntlets.
Yeah, the idea is they will trigger the aura in the round or in the weapon to cause the explosion, to cause it to do what it's going to do. The manipulation of their aura. Yeah, and that's kind of the big thing for the 2 episodes was the whole discussion of aura.
Yep.
It's the first kind of major lore piece we get, and that will continue. It'll become more and more important, more and more fleshed out as we go along. The different things they can do with it and all that. Because like Ren does that one move where he not only does he block with his aura, but he basically uses his aura to kind of pushes the aura into the snake head.
Yeah.
And causes it to explode.
Right. He weaponizes it.
Yeah.
That's I'm trying. Is that something that anybody can do, that particular move, or is that like strictly something only he does?
It's an advanced aura technique.
Okay, all right. So it's not related to his character. That's getting me. I am eventually going to figure out who he is.
There's only one other character in the show thus far that has actually done that move, because it's an advanced technique. It's something that you can learn, but it's very difficult. It takes a lot of practice and concentration to pull off a move like that. The kind of blowing up heads, kind of projecting your aura offensively like that. Most of them don't do that. That's Ren and one other character do that.
Oh.
But yeah. So that's basically what we had there. Then we go into the next episode, and we saw Glinda and Ozpin. And Glinda's not buying John.
The fact that he has a lot of aura, like I said, I was curious to know if that had to do with the fact that like he's based off of Joan of Arc, so maybe that's why.
How? In what way? What were you thinking with that?
That he's got some kind of boost from, like it's some external source or.
What, like his divine protection or something?
He's got a divine boost in aura. But it's not exactly a parallel kind of thing.
Yeah, it is relevant. It will come up again, the fact that he has as much aura as he does, but it is not connected to his illusion. I will say that. But yeah, so
can he use his aura to make his collapsible shield lighter?
Nope. It still weighs the same.
Can he make an aura shield that collapses? Or is he so horrible that if he makes an aura shield, it will still weigh the same?
I don't believe aura actually has weight.
Don't tell him that. He'd make it heavy. He would affect himself with his own aura to push his arm down. And then throw up on his own shoes.
Ali's done that already. But
habits are hard to break.
All right. Let's see. What do we have happen next then? Then we had the cave.
Yep.
Which.
I mean, I think that tail is golden, so I think that might be one of the relics.
No.
No.
Pretty clearly not.
Clearly not. It's the first golden thing we've seen on any creature.
True, although they never said the relics were gold.
But they never said the relics weren't giant grim.
True, but we also seen what the relics are now.
I really hope the relics. See, but that doesn't imply that the relics are chess pieces. I hope that the goal at the end in this isn't like, yeah, you found friendship. Because if he does,
that's the true relic is the power of friendship.
Yes, the true relic you had in you all along. Courage, friendship, and the power of Grayskull.
Yeah. So then Jean gets stuck on the sting of the giant scorpion, goes flying, and then
turns into Rwby and lands.
Yeah, turns into Rwby and starts going to land. Apparently, so something's going on with that.
Who's that screaming girl? And then they clearly show him. Well, they don't show him, but they imply that it's him screaming. Yeah, then he bursts out of a cave, still screaming, and he goes screaming.
Flying.
And Rwby comes in, same pitch, screaming, kicking exactly the same way. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. Magic, it's a lot of dust. You said maybe he screamed so hard, dust did some weird shit. What a twist. This whole time, Ruby's been trapped inside his body, screaming
Rwby
from
and
the
John,
inside of his eyes.
the same person. Don't know how that would work. They've been on screen together, but...
He can do it because of his aura. Because he has such access of it, he just superimposes a copy of himself.
He's secretly just occupying two physical spaces at the same time.
Yeah, he's over here like, this is my alter ego, Rwby. Red like roses. Jean, what are you doing? Nothing?
His name is Jean d'Arc. His name is Jean d'Arc. His name is Jean d'Arc.
What do I keep saying?
No Fight Club reference here?
Nope. Well, way over my head, I'm sorry.
Awesome movie.
And most
for those of you who can't hear this conversation, Bill was making some sort of Fight Club reference that neither Bobby nor I got. So
it was a good comment. It's a solid movie. I just missed it. Like went way over my head.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. We got the aura thing, but other than that, it was basically just everybody kind of getting into position.
It's not so much about the ride.
Yeah, well...
It's about the music that you listen to while you ride.
Next episode, we will reach a destination. So you will definitely like... next episode's a good one. After 8 volumes, episode 8 is still one of my favorites.
Are we already on 8?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Although, again, that's including the two-parters. If you do the two-parters, we're only on episode. It's only episode 5. If you
See,
count the
it's
two-parters
still
as one.
they're so short. It almost feels like we've just been watching clips.
Yeah, the first volume or two, it is pretty short.
Well,
But
I am ready when you are.
all right. Well, that'll be it for this week. We are Informed and Confused. I'm Alan.
And I am Bobby.
Go ahead and like, subscribe. Catch us on SoundCloud, Informed and Confused, and Twitter at InfoConfused.
Tweet their tweets. Tweet at their tweets. Throw birdseed at them in public.
And we'll see
Whatever.
you later.